Hey guys, Kimberly Lebbing here. I help people stop sabotaging their health, their relationship, their finances by transforming their behaviors, thoughts, and patterns in a fast and effective way. And today I'm going to talk about negative thinking. And I just realized I didn't have my light on. Let me see. Is that better? That's blinding me now. Turn it down a little bit. That's much better. Okay, so today I want to talk about negative thinking and 3 ways that you can conquer negative self-talk. We've all done it. I did it for years, didn't even know I was doing it. That's the first step, honestly. So you're going to get 4 bonuses with this. First step is really identifying that you even have a problem. I was doing it for years, doing it with my kids, doing it with myself, and not even really realizing, not even aware of my thoughts and my words that I was saying to myself. So that's the first step. Like, how do you talk to yourself? When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thought of your day? If it's going in a negative direction, or if it's in a beating yourself up sort of thing, that needs to change. It's affecting every facet of your life, and I know this because it can. So just what I said, I help people with relationships, health, relationships, faith, finances. It affects all of those things if you have negative thoughts and thinking going on. So I want to give you a few tips to help you, because when you're doing that, sometimes you can get in a cycle. Sometimes it's hard to bring yourself out. We all do it, but there's some simple things you can do. Sometimes it's deep-seated. So this I had going on myself. There were some things that even though I was, changing and doing the affirmations and all the stuff that I'm going to share with you in a minute, some of the things didn't go away because there was some stuff really deep-rooted that I had to really dig into to overcome. So and that's what I do now, is I'm able to help people with those things in a really quick way. It's kind of like driving a car. So let's pretend you've been driving to work for the past 20 years, and it takes you 20 minutes to get there. Well, all of a sudden somebody says, hey, you know what? I have a new way that you can go to get to work, and it's only going to take you 10 minutes, and there's no traffic. So that's kind of the technique that I found. So in regards to your brain and negative thinking, so it's pretty cool. First, you don't have to be carried away by your negative thoughts. So first thing, if you are in that mindset, is to be grateful. So, and I know that's an obvious, but sometimes it's hard to think about. Even if you think about you're complaining about somebody in your head that or complaining about your day or something, there's always something that you can be grateful for. And if you get into that practice, before you go to bed or when you wake up in the morning, that will turn things around. Even if you're in a frustrated moment during the day, think about, what can I be grateful for in this moment? That's going to be a huge help. Number 2, garbage in, garbage out. So this you've probably heard too. This I wasn't even aware of. So I was doing this for years. This is so long ago, but if you're always tuned into the news, you're watching, I don't know, just what are you watching? What are you listening to? Is it something, I think of, so I'm a Bible reader, so I think of Philippians 4:8. Is it worthy of praise? Is it something that will fuel you? Is it something positive? Is it something that's going to lift you up? Because if it's not, if it's always negative, if it puts you in a poor thought pattern, then you shouldn't be. I never listen to the news. I don't care. I occasionally will look up what the weather's doing, and maybe if there's something major going on and I need to go, dive under the stairs because a tornado's coming, then I'll listen to the news. But for the most part, there's nothing I can do about it. So I just don't, and I'm much happier because of it. So that's number 2, is watch what you're reading, what you're listening to, what your TV shows are. And number 3, and this isn't easy, and I know you've all seen it, is practicing affirmations. They work. So, and like I said, I did those for years too. I had some deep things that needed to be worked on, that I've been able to work through. But affirmations are great, and you can find those. You do have to be aware. They do need to pertain to you. They do need to resonate with you, and they do need to be written a certain way so that your brain is actually activated and looking for the good things. Good questions are a great way to do that. So how can I, make the best out of this opportunity would be like an example. So I love questions, and almost more than affirmations because they make your brain look for answers instead. So those are my 3 tips. Super easy, but it is a discipline. But start with the gratitude. Gratitude can change everything. Gratitude, a little bit of time to yourself. And I'm doing an event tomorrow. So if you've been watching me on Facebook, you may have seen it listed. If you go to my Facebook page, you'll see like the event information, but it's free. It's tomorrow at the Daniel Boone Library here in St. Louis, 12:30 to 1:30. And we're going to talk all about hacking your emotions. I'm going to give more tips for a full hour on things that you can do to help you overcome some of the negative things that we have coming in. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a fabulous evening. It's time for me to go make dinner. So, all right. Thanks, guys.